Hi guys, welcome to our preview channel. I'm Nhung.
And I'm Hoa.
Today we are going to talk about The Blink, The Power of Thinking Without Thinking by Malcolm Gladwell, a Canadian journalist, author, and speaker. Until now, he has written 5 books and all become bestsellers. Gladwell has been named one of the 100 most influential people and regarded as one of the foremost global thinkers. Blink is one of the best-selling books in 2005 and in the top 50 of Amazon most popular readers of the decade. So, what makes Blink draw more attractive than other books, Hoa?
Well, to begin with, I want to say that normally we're more cautious and confident when the decisions we make have been investigated or verified thoroughly. That is conscious strategy that we think about what we have learned and eventually we came up with an answer. This strategy is logical and definitive, but slow and needs a lot of information. But in this work, the author points out that these activities are unnecessary and sometimes leads to some mistakes by very detailed practice. And he also explores the psychology of snap decisions and quick thinking, illuminating how subconscious biases affect the way we think and behave. And it helps people learn how to use unconscious judgment in the flash ways that are beneficial to you.
Yeah, throughout the story, Gladwell focuses on exploring the idea of thin slicing, the ability of our unconscious to find pattern in situations and behavior based on very narrow slices of experience. It allows us to make smart decisions based on little information with minimal deliberation. For example, in the introduction part, controversial chorus statue, an ancient statue was confirmed to be true after 14-month examination by state-of-art equipment, but ultimately discovered to be fake just by a 2-second glimpse of some long-term expert as they visited the museum or having a quick look at a dorm room to assess the occupant's personality.
So Snap's second judgments are often more accurate than when we take the time to analyze the situation. Untrained intuition leads to bad decisions based on prejudice, bias, and stereotypes. If you've never been in a particular situation before, the brain can draw long parallels between similar experiences.
Yeah, our unconscious is a powerful force, but is fallible. Our instinctive reactions often have to compete with all kinds of other interests, emotion, and sentiments. When our powers of rapid connection go awry, they go awry for a very specific and consistent set of reasons, and those reasons can be identified and understood.
In a blind taste research between Coke and Pepsi, the American was choosing Pepsi. Americans and even Coke Corporation believed that Pepsi was the best cola.
This is the taste. This is the test. Pepsi versus Coke, the Pepsi Challenge. And all across America, more people pick Pepsi. Time after time after time.
Coke began to think that they should change recipe and create new Coke more like Pepsi, but they failed because if you only take a sip of new Coke, it's sweet and customer would like it, but when they drink whole bottle, it doesn't.
Yeah, besides, the author also mentioned photo mistakes occurred during the slicing of My reading dialogue action is a situation that forced the police to make a quick decision on who was a rapist, and dialogue whose posture is considered to be in agreement with their criminal identification. Um, and the result for these dangerous mistakes are his tragic death after getting 41 shots from police.
To be more specific, I think that the officials made three major mistakes in handling this situation. First, their instincts told them that Diallo was suspicious when in reality he was getting some fresh air. Second, the officials interpret Diallo's curiosity to be bonus. And finally, in the last minute suspicion, they decided Diallo was dangerous because they think that he reached for his wallet to take out the gun, as in fact he clearly was not.
Yeah, and in this book, he also talk about how to train our unconscious mind. There are three main steps. The first step is acknowledge that adaptive unconscious exists and holds great power. The second is understand your natural preferences. And the last one is increase experience, education, and practice to sharpen thin slicing.
So let's think about art expert and the tennis pro. What made their decisions so effective? So according to Gladwell, he said that there are three main reasons why they become more effective. And the first one, they understood, accepted, and relied on thin slicing. Second, they had no natural preference or bias that they needed correction. And finally, their decisions were made in areas of expertise and passion.
Okay, so after reading this book, what do you like? To me, he discusses an issue that everyone desires to own or don't know how to control it.
So, in my opinion, he provides a great deal of information in various fields that helps readers have a broader view of the world. And he shows completely new knowledge that everyone hasn't heard about. Like he mentions the four horsemen, the signature of any relationship: defensiveness, stonewalling, criticisms, and contempt.
Mhm. But don't you think Blink was somewhat hasty in drawing inferences from its illustration and experiments, which makes him fail to truly analyze or probe many theories it promotes? Moreover, he drew too many conclusions from a variety of fields where he had no real expertise.
Yeah, I agree with you. And besides, although Flynn emphasizes the importance of experience and employing intuition efficiently, it still often comes across as contradictory and implausible in its theory of thin slicing.
Anyway, it can't deny that Blink is quite attractive for those who have patience or interested in this aspect. Actually, there are more other interesting things that make Blink well worth reading, but because of time limit, we just present it from the prominent details. Therefore, if you wonder or question anything, please give us feedback by comment below this video. And thank you for your
Thank you
watching.
for watching and
Hope
hope
this
this
book
video
satisfies
satisfies your
your expectation.